All right, lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chukuma Amobi, and I'm a digital marketing copywriter. If you're getting value from my channel, all you have to do is like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post new content, you will be the first to know. So, today in this video, I will be showing you how to create a conversion tracking code in your Google Ads account. Okay. Now, before I get into it, I would like to say this. Not a lot of people talk about Google Ads. I mean, there are digital marketers who know all about Google Ads, what to do, how to use it, to run ads. But then I know that there are more people who talk about Meta and Facebook ads, and use Meta and Facebook ads than there are more people who use Google Ads. And trust me, I don't know the reason why it is like that in Nigeria, but one thing I can tell you using Google Ads is that if you are using Facebook ads and then you come into Google, I can assure you that Google have 10 times more to offer you than Facebook has to offer. Okay, there are a lot of options on Google. People, if you learn Google Ads, like you will never go back to Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or any of those ones. I mean, Google is the chief internet marketer. They have a lot to offer. They have an enormous amount of data, and trust me, you are going to be limiting yourself by bringing your daily budget when you are running ads. You are going to be limiting yourself by bringing your daily budget now, because if you have money to run ads on Google and you bring your ad budget up, man, the amount of results you are going to get is going to be overwhelming. Like when I first started to run Google Ads, sorry, when I first started to run Google Ads, I didn't expect what I got, because the sheer amount of result that I got was so overwhelming to me. Okay, but then when I really got to use Google Ads, I realized that Google is the best. Like using Google Ads is the best. They have a lot of options, a lot of things you can do, and you can create a campaign. You can create an ad group, and you can create an ad that is super targeted to the audience that you are looking for. So without wasting further time, I'm going to jump right in, and I'm going to show you how to create a conversion tracking code in your Google Ads account, which is really important if you're trying to run Google Ads. Okay, so join me and stay with me. I will show you right now. All right, everyone. So we are here. So this is the dashboard of my Google Ads account, and I'm going to be creating a conversion tracking code here, and I'm going to be showing you how to install this conversion tracking code on your website. So today, the website we are going to use, or rather, the software we are going to use to create our landing page and our thank you page is a site called systemi.io. Systemi.io. So if you want to know how to use this software, all you have to do is to drop a link on the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post new content, you will be the first to know. So drop a comment for me on the comment section, and I will tell you how to get started. So this is our landing page, and this is our thank you page. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can install these codes. Okay, I'm going to show you how to install these codes on your landing pages and your thank you pages, so that you can send Google the data that's coming to your landing pages and your thank you pages. So why does Google do this? Google needs to monitor with the transparency policy. Google needs to monitor all your activities and what people are doing on your website and everything there is happening on your website. So that is Google for you. Transparency. Right. So let's get back to our Google Ads account, and I can be able to create the conversion tracking code and install it on this website. Okay. Stay with me. So now here's the dashboard of my Google Ads account, like I showed before. So the first thing you do is to navigate to goals, right? On goals, you see conversions. Okay, it's going to be like this. Sometimes you click on the drop down button, click on summary. So you click on goals. So when it opens up, you can see the other conversion actions that I've created, right? This one is active, this one no recent conversions, and the other one is inactive. So if you want to create your own conversion action, you create on create conversion. Click on create conversion. Okay. Now, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to install this on a website. Okay, because we did everything we did. We have a landing page on a website, so you can do this for an app, for a phone call, for imports, and then right. So we're going to be doing this with website. Okay, you click on website, and then here is where you put in your domain. Okay, let's quickly go here and grab our link and grab this link, right? We grab this link and we put it here, and then we scan. Okay, we're going to scan the website. Google is scanning the website to make sure that there is no code embedded on the website before. So you see, there is no code on the website. Okay, you come down here, you click on add a conversion action manually. We are going to be doing this manually. So you add a conversion traction manually. Now, here is where you choose. Here it says conversion actions created manually need to be added to your website's code. When you are finished creating conversion action, you get instructions for setting them up on your website. Okay, so you click on categories. So here you have different categories. You can choose purchase, add to cart, begin checkout, subscribe. What action your category is what action do you want people to take on your website? Do you want them to subscribe to something? Do you want their contact information? Do you want them to submit a lead form? Do you want to book appointments, sign up, request code? Whatever action you are expecting your traffic coming to your website to take, that is the action you will choose here. Okay. So for the purpose of this video, let's choose submit lead form. Okay, let's choose submit lead form. So you go on conversion name. So it's important that you give your conversion name the name of the type of ad you want to run. If you want to run YouTube ads, give your conversion name the name of the type of ad you want to run. If you want to run display ads, search ads, make sure you include it here. So let's use search ads, Google one. Let's just name it this, okay? And now you have value. You can use a value, but for e-commerce businesses, if you know the value of each conversion, maybe the conversion comes to your website to buy something, and whatever they buy is for 2,000 naira or 3,000 naira or 5,000 or 10,000, 20,000 naira. You can add value to this, okay? But if there is no value attached to the conversion that is happening on your landing page or your website, assuming that you are collecting lead forms, right? Like in the case of what we are doing here, we are submitting lead forms. That's what we want to track. And that's why the information we want to submit to Google. So what we are going to do is to choose do not use value on this conversion action. It says do not use value for this conversion action. Although Google didn't recommend this, but we are still going to choose it because there is really no value that we can attach to this. It's just people's phone numbers and contacts that we want to collect. So, in as much as we choose this, we come down to count. So what we are going to do here in count is that we can't be counting everybody. Okay, we want to count them one by one. When one person submits their lead forms and clicks on the submit button, it counts as one. Another person does the same, it counts as two. The next person does the same, it counts as three. So we can't choose every. We have to choose one. Okay. And here you can just leave this like this. When conversion tracking happens or when it happens, you can narrow down the window or you may decide to leave it that way. Okay. And you click on done. So you have created your conversion goal. You have created a conversion goal here, and this is your conversion name, right? This is your conversion name here. Okay, and now what you are going to do is you click on add a conversion action. You click on save and continue. Okay, you click on save and continue. Sorry, right. So here, as you can see, there are three different ways by which you can do this. You can set up your Google tag on your website, or you can email instructions to your webmaster. When you use this, there is probably someone who is a manager that you can email instructions to, that the person is going to put the code in your website, or you can use a Google Tag Manager. Okay, the process of using Google Tag Manager is a little bit complex for some people. So most people use the Google tag. Just install a code on the website, it has a Google tag, and then you can be able to track this information and bring it back to Google. So you can see Google tag here is ready. You click on setup, right? You click on setup, and then it opens up. Okay, it opens up. You see what it says here? It says choose how to set up your Google tag. Install manually. Below is the Google tag for this account. Copy and paste it in the code of every page of your website immediately after the head element. Don't add more than one Google tag on each page. So this is the Google tag. This is the code. You click on this. Let's click on this button and let's copy the code. So this is the part. It says that we should add this on every page of our website. Okay. So let's go over to the first page. We click on edit page. It's important that you use your website editor to do this. So that way you can have the places that you can install these codes. Okay. So you can have the places that you can install these codes. Right. So let's go to settings. We go to settings. We scroll down, and it told us to install this on the header section of our page. So this is the header. See edit header code, edit footer code. So let's click on the header code, and here is the place. Let's paste this code here and click on save. Okay, we pasted the code. So we have installed this on the first page of our website. We save the changes, then we go back to the thank you page, because remembering what Google told us, he told us to install this code on every page of our website. So we have done this in the landing page. So let's go over to the thank you page and do the same. Okay, let's click on edit page. We edit the page. We still go to the settings. So this is our thank you page, right? This is our thank you page. So we go to settings, we go down to the header section, edit header code, and then we paste this code here. The same code, we put it here, and we click on save. So we have saved the codes, or we have put the codes on the pages of our website. Okay, we have put this code on the pages of our website. Now we go back to our Google Ads, and then we can come here. We can show more options on what to do, install this, but you can use this. You can leave this here. Okay, there's not really nothing much to do. And here, look at this button. It says test installation. Okay, test installation. So you click on it to test your installation. You see, once you click on it, this is what it shows. It says your Google tag was correctly detected on your website. So you have manually installed a conversion tracking code on your website. You have manually installed a Google tag on the website. You click on confirm. So you see, it's checking tag installation. You allow it for some seconds, and then it says your Google tag is correctly installed on your website. You can manage your tag later under tools and settings. So you see, installed on site. So your Google tag has been installed on site, but now you are going to now the Google tag is already there, but then the event that you want to track, you still need to install the code of the event that you need to track on that website. Okay, you still need to install that code. And see here, you see the second part of it says measure individual conversions with event snippets. So you're going to get that snippet of the particular event that you want to track and install it on the page that you want to track it on. Now we are installing submit lead forms. Okay, that's our conversion goal. Whenever someone submits a lead form on our landing page, okay, and clicks on submit, it takes the person to a thank you page. So, and before someone gets to the thank you page, they must have gone through our landing page. I hope you guys understand this. We have two pages, our landing page and our thank you page. Now, on the landing page, that's where people will give us their information. And before they get to the thank you page, they must go to our landing page. So, if they complete our conversion event on the landing page, that's the only time they get to the thank you page. So let's get our conversion snippet, conversion goal snippet, and let us install it on the thank you page, not the landing page now. Let's install it on the thank you page so that whenever anyone gets to the thank you page, it triggers immediately and tells Google that a conversion has been made because someone has reached our thank you page. And the only way someone can reach our thank you page is when they give us information on our landing page so that they can get to the thank you page. So you click on this button, see event snippet. You click on this button. So it opens up and you see this. It says the event snippet will work with the Google tag to measure actions that should be counted as conversions, right? It says here, if you want to load page, add the snippet to the page a customer reaches after completing a conversion. Says the other one says, add the snippet to the page that has a button or a link to measure for clicks before a conversion happens. Now, this is before a conversion happens. This is after a conversion happens. And we want to track this the leads after they have given us their information. So you leave it at this. If I click here, the code changes and you have another snippet here. But if I go back to page load, the snippet changes again and you see another code here. So what we do is to click on copy, right? We click on copy, we go to our page, and then this is our thank you page. Sorry, guys. This is our thank you page. And then we click on settings. Okay, we are still on settings. And then we go down to the header section. And then here, okay, we still install it in the header section. We install the event snippet and we click on save. So we save all total changes. We click on all the total changes and we exit. So we have completed this. And this is it. So we have installed the event snippet so that whenever anyone gets to the landing page, they give us their information, they get to the thank you page, the event snippet triggers and telling Google that a conversion has been made on our landing page. Okay, we can close this now. So we have set up our event snippet and we can click on done. So we can click on done. So you see, so we have search ads such as Google One. So this is the one we just created right now. Okay. As you can see, this is inactive. Once you start running ads and conversion starts happening, it will turn to active like this one. It will turn to active like this one. Okay. So this is exactly how you set up your conversion tracking code on your website. And trust me, what I just did now is compulsory that you do it before you run any ads on Google. So I hope you guys understand this. Okay. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have learned how to set up your conversion tracking before you start running your Google ads, which is super important if your ad is going to perform well. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop off your comments and let me know how I can be able to help you if you need any help. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.